Hi, online scholars. Welcome to Unit 6. I hope you really enjoyed Week 5 and the poetry that we read. We took a look at a lot of modernist poetry, which was really emerged in the 20th century with the appearance of the Imagists. So we read some Carl Sandburg poetry, and we also took a look at Carlos Williams poetry. And I just wanted to provide a couple quotes to just put some of their poetry in context, and then I'll introduce the week 6 poetry that we'll be reading. Many have really claimed Sandburg's poetry as Whitman-esque. He said, "I am the people, the mob, the crowd, the mass. Did you know that all the work of the world is done through me?" So he was always read by the masses as well by the scholars. And he once actually observed that, I'll probably die propped up in bed trying to write a poem about America. So he, very similar to the realists, he tried to portray everyday life and be a poet for the everyday person. And William Carlos Williams was very similar in that he really tried to just write about and describe what was going on around him. I mean, he was a doctor for more than 30 years serving actually the New Jersey town of Rutherford. And he really relied on his patients, the America around him, and his own imagination to create a very distinctive American verse. So, I mean, his poetry was often very domesticated in a sense, but many have said that there is no optimistic blindness in Williams. Like, he calls it like he sees it, and I think you would agree with that. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed our poetry last week. Moving forward, we are moving into the Harlem Renaissance this week. So you're going to be reading some poetry from Hilda Doolittle, also known as H.D. You'll be reading poetry from Claude McKay, Zora Neale Hurston, E.E. Cummings, and also Langston Hughes, okay? So remember, we're moving into a time period that was right between World War I and the 1930s, okay? And the context obviously is, Harlem, drawing black writers, artists, musicians, photographers, and scholars to create this cultural center, okay? So as you work on Unit 6 this week, please make sure to include a very thorough and detailed discussion board post that addresses all of the readings. Also, make sure to complete your Week 6 quiz. There is a quiz this week. All right? Just as a reminder, I do drop the lowest quiz grade, so don't worry if for any reason you might have missed a quiz or you didn't do so great on one. All right? I always drop the lowest. Okay? Any other concerns or questions, please do not hesitate to email me or give me a call. All right? I'll see you on the discussion board. Take care. Bye.